Hello again, my friends. We're now on the second floor of Divine Word College Seminary. To your right is the second floor of the dorm area. So just like what we saw downstairs, the L shape of the dorms. And then over here is one of the devotional chapels that I promised to show you. So room 205 on the second floor is what we call the Our Lady of Guadalupe Chapel. So as we come into the chapel, you'll see that we have Jesus reserved in the Blessed Sacrament. We have a beautiful image of Our Lady of Guadalupe that was donated to the college and dedicated this chapel in her honor. And then you'll also notice on the walls, as you look around, we have Stations of the Cross that were done by a member of our Divine Word community, Father Paul. Father Paul died several years ago, but in his retirement, towards the end of his life, he got into doing iconography. So he learned how to make icons, like spiritual pictures, and he made these Stations of the Cross for us. So what happens in this chapel is that it's open for private devotional prayer for anyone 24 hours a day. We also have groups that come here to pray the rosary every day. We have a group that comes here in the morning to pray morning prayer. And then our small formation groups, so all of those who are in the first year of classes, those who are in the second year, the third year, and like, they each have Mass together once a week. So they'll often use this chapel for that small formation group Mass. And then another interesting thing that happens here is that usually throughout the semester on Monday mornings, we have something called Language Mass. We've identified several languages that are very common to a lot of the members of our community. And once a week on Monday morning, we invite the students to pray in the language that perhaps they learned to pray in. So in this chapel, we have a Spanish language Mass every morning. In the other chapels, we have an English Mass, a Mass in Vietnamese, and a Mass in French as well. Our tour on the second floor, we've just come from the Guadalupe Chapel, and just down the hall is something we call our Periodical Room. Now, I may be showing my age in this. You may not know what a periodical room is, but periodicals are publications that come out on a periodic basis. So basically, it's like a magazine. So in this room, it's part of our library. We have different journals and magazines that come out, and then they get put together in reference books. So when you need to do your research or look back on some old issues of a journal or a magazine, you'll find them here. So this is our periodical room. So all kinds of periodicals, including Faith Magazine, Holy Land Review, History Today, Human Development, Horizon, Danjua, Current History, all kinds of things. And then many of them then get put together in these volumes that you can use as reference materials. So maybe a little bit old school, but most bigger libraries would have a component like this for research information and different journals and publications. We also have copies of some of the major newspapers that come out, and we put them here together. We have the Epic Times, which I never knew we had. We have the Chicago Tribune, the Catholic Standard, and some others. So journals that come out, as you can see, a variety of other selections as well. So as we leave the periodical room, we're going to come down this way and show you that as we head toward the main library, there are a couple of offices that are important to know about. So we've come from the periodical room, and as we continue down the hallway, we've got a number of offices here which are important. We have our college counseling office, so if you need to see someone to talk about study habits or time management or any challenges or difficulties you're facing, we have that. We have our full public relations department. We have a development department, which helps us do fundraising for the college, and then that's going to take us right down to our library. On the way, I'll show you that we have a poster here. And these are all the young men that are currently in formation with the Divine Word community across North America. So the question is, can you see yourself in this poster? Can you picture yourself in this poster? Maybe God is calling you, and we hope that these videos will help you answer that question. So here we come towards the library. The library is named after a Divine Word priest, Father Matthew Jacoby, so it's the Jacoby Library. And in case you're wondering where we are in the world, here is Dubuque, Iowa, and here's a little town of Epworth where we're located. In reference for you, this is Chicago, Illinois, this is Wisconsin, Minnesota, And this is Iowa and Missouri. So you kind of see we're right in the heart of the country. So welcome to our rather up-to-date library. We have a total electronic checking system for all of your articles. So you scan your library card and then you scan the barcode on your item to check it out. You'll see that we have a big selection of current DVDs. So for those people who like to watch films for their studies but also for their enjoyment, they have a chance to check those out. The nice thing about our library is that it has these big bay windows that look out over the cornfields on the highway that passes in front. So it reminds you that we're kind of in the rural part of the state of Iowa. And then you see we have 2 floors of books on the stacks. And we have tables and study areas where people can come and do their homework, work on their papers, do some research as well.